Okay. Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
How do you feel that went? That little stint in front of the lights.
Yeah, well, for me, this is it, you know. Now we're in the light, so it's all...
This is it.
It's all hunky-dory, that's it, you know, that's what it's all about.
When you were, the feeling that I got from watching you, I was quite nervous when we were outside of King's Cross, and I was more nervous for you. So it's kind of a surprising thing to feel.
Okay, what were you nervous about?
I was nervous that we'd get caught.
Caught by whom?
I don't know, the authorities or something. Somebody would come down and put the big foot of the law onto us, and that'd be the end of that. Did you feel anything other than where you were at that moment? Did you feel when you were going through your routine?
No. I just really feel what I'm doing, and that's it. You know, I feel it's also connected with the beauty of oneness. You know, it's like whatever happens, the authorities are me and you. You know, but I'm not saying these people, authorities or whatever, but they are you. You know, so they're no longer an authority as such.
Do you want to explain a little bit about what you mean by the authorities are me and you, or the authority is you?
Yeah, well, it's I mean, for me, it's not getting too much up there into it in the head. You know, for me, it's just it really comes from a very relaxed place of just being present right now. So there's no I never feel like there's this authority that's gonna come along and go, now you have to go off to prison, be it Forest Gate or Chelsea prison. You know, because you're doing yoga, you're playing with yoga. There's a sort of innate trust that without thinking, it's just being here now, and that's it.
What do you mean by it's me and you? What do you mean the authority is me and you?
Well, for me, there is no.
Because you explore oneness quite a lot. Could you explain that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, for me, I mean, for me, it all sounds a bit mad, you know, when it's me, you and me. You know, you can play with words and make it any way you want it to be, but it's just from a very relaxed centre. There's no there's no separation in that sense. So there's no, oh no, there's someone else who's going to come. It's like, no, there isn't someone else. You know, you're just very relaxed where you are and just dealing with it now as it is, and that's it.
But if you have a very clearly defined sense of self, doesn't that by its very nature preclude you from others?
Preclude?
Yeah, if you're saying that there's a oneness, yes, but you have a sense of self. So are you saying that if you have a sense of self, that precludes you from others, or that the self is a manifestation of that oneness?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't say it precludes you. You can be as close as you want, you know. And
I like that one. That's really good. Yeah.
It's and it's very easy, you know.
Yeah.
Hi, lover. you know.
Okay.
It's it can be any way you want it to be. It can be entwined, or it can be, oh no, let's be on the edge of this little mat here.
Okay.
You know, and it doesn't really matter because it's. Now I'm here, and that's it. Without going, so that it's that simple.
So would you say that CYoga, now I'm here and that's it? That's a really good way to describe it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm here. Yeah.
I'm here, and that's what you're doing. You're just saying, I'm here. Hi.
Hey, do you want to join in? We're just having a chat. It's I've got a yoga school called CYoga. And it's just playing with it.
I know you. Where do I know you from? I know you. No. Okay. All right. So,
nice to see you. Bye bye.
So yeah, all is one. I do know her from somewhere. Probably my station. What a wild scene. Anyway, so
yeah, but you see,
you're here.
It's just being natural.
Here. Okay.
You know, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's just being relaxed now.
Yeah.
But if there's tension,
yeah. So what do you do with your tension?
It.
You have tension that's related to what? So what do you do with your tension?
Tension?
You move your body.
That's what I do with it right now.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right. So you didn't have any pictures?
Have a go at this.
Have a go. Okay.
Tension.
Okay, tension.
Tense everything. Tense your face. Tense your feet. Tense your legs. Tense all your muscles. Tense your bum.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, that really works. No, I'm in practice. Yeah.
It's genius.
No. Yeah. Okay. So It's just releasing things, isn't it? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
So
well,
something comes into you, and so thoughts, feelings, and emotions come in, but you don't dwell on them. You say, okay, I'm just going to let this move through me, and that's a way of doing it. So you translate what comes in here, and then you translate it into your movement, and then it's gone. That energy thing is gone.
You know, if that works, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever works. You know, for me, there's no one rule.
Yeah.
It's like now I can go, look, there's that pretty lady over there, and let's just hold on to it. Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady
Where?
coming towards
Where?
us. Pretty
Oh,
lady
okay.
holding her hair.
Okay.
Pretty lady passing us. Pretty lady, pretty lady, pretty lady, and I'm holding on to the thought, and poof.
Okay, gone.
You know, and it's so there's no
Okay.
I have to. No, let's hold on to it. Let's and then now handsome man coming, nice guy. Oh, I don't care about him. You know, let's just let it go and now let it go. You know, so you can play with it anyway.
But you don't have
Or
to
just
say
this
those
way.
things. You don't have to say pretty lady or handsome man, do you? You don't have to, because that's the thing, isn't it? Then you're saying that that's something.
Yeah,
you
but
don't need to
there's-
say that. You don't need to describe that.
Yeah, you can. Well, you can
Because
do
that's
what
a
you want.
judgment, isn't it? You don't need to make that. You just say, oh look, here comes something. Here comes somebody. I used to do this thing when I was practicing, trying to be as sensitive as I could. So I would just describe what I saw without putting a value on it. So
Okay.
that is just a bicycle. That is just somebody holding a camera and that's just a blinking light, and that's a red light, and that's a black car. That'd be it. Be trying not to put any of my thoughts, feelings, and emotions into that particular subject.
Do you know, there's so many things. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, now there's just space. I'm feeling the ground. You know, and I'm even saying it. It's cementing it, which there's nothing wrong with that. By just saying I feel the ground.
And now we're going to have to stop.
Yeah.
Once again.
And that's it, you know, and that's the way. And it's just relaxing into this now, you know. Okay, let's budge. Let's be silly. Let's budge.
Future you want to have any video, we have office at the back of the bedroom. Just drop them email, it's more convenient. It's just that they don't like it. So you can move over there.
Would you like a popper? Let's give the man a popper.
The problem I put them back in your bag.
Oh, he's gone.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Those guys are really friendly. The wonders of American TV. Yeah, also it's really lovely. Like, hey, look at this. That is a puppy dog. That's the cutest puppy I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
It was, wasn't it?
That.
That is a puppy.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you should actually just putting a description on the
afraid-
puppy just then. You said you didn't want to do.
The light, okay, that's alright, that's light.
Are we
Yeah, but he's a
filming?
cute
Can
puppy.
you hear us?
Yeah. He's a cute puppy though.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so you see, you can do whatever you want when you're not thinking about what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing.
Okay. Your turn now.
But that's what I'm saying, you know.
Okay. You ask some questions now.
Well, what do you want to be asked about?
You know. You've got the microphone. Let's see what pops in.
So how do you feel right now?
How do I feel right now? I'm really happy that you've got the microphone and you'll be asking me questions. So I feel not under any pressure.
Yeah, but you know, it's really yeah. What I'm saying, yeah, that's cool. But that's when you just let it go. You know, it just happens this way.
Yeah.
And you realise, you know, fuck it. You know, whatever's happening is just happening, and you're not trying to control. Oh, I can only do it one way, or I can't put a label. You know, who gives a damn? Dude? Whatever way you do it is cool.
What do you find, Zaffa, interesting about Catherine's work? What's the
What I find,
essence of your
okay, so it's not interesting, but it's inspiring. Either coping with presenting how she feels at that particular moment as honestly as possible. I find that really inspiring. Not really inspiring. I find that inspiring.
So there's a bravery in there.
Yeah, I think. No, I genuinely feel that there is. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's.
So that's the thing that I would like in my work.
But you have that in your work. You said,
I feel that I shy away from really difficult things about my feelings, and I think if you're working more in a physical realm, it's perhaps a lot easier to translate that into a movement, and rather than say, well, actually, right now I feel really I feel nervous or I feel scared or something. So I think that's what I'd be looking for more, to kind of translate where I am right now, what I'm feeling right now, and tell you right now. Yeah, no, I wasn't really going to say that.
Yeah, but that's cool. But also when there's a space of relaxation, there's not really a personal, or it's whatever the feeling is. It can be all encompassing. But there can also be that sort of space.
No, it's really interesting you say about relaxation, because I'm working at the method school at the moment, and the majority of the work there goes into relaxing tension, relieving the feelings that we're stored in our body. And then only once you've done that, only once I have done that, or once the artist has done that, can you be free to truly relate to the feeling that you're having.
Yeah.
Rather than the tension. So I'm not relating to the tension, I'm not fighting against the tension. I'm going to let that go. And then getting to where I need to be in terms of emote the feeling.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Do you feel tense now?
No, I don't feel tense now, but I feel that Matt. Probably the mat.
Oh, the mat.
I feel the mat.
Matt, the dog.
I feel the mat.
Matt, come here.
And I feel the mat.
Is your name Matt?
And I feel
Matt?
And I feel that you've got more space than I've got there. So that's what I'm feeling right now.
Okay. But look at my space. My hips are.
Yeah, you're tiny. Man.
Yeah, my hips aren't that
You're
big.
so strong, aren't you?
Strong one.
And you're used to manifesting from a ground level. I'm really more of a standing up sort of guy.
Yeah, I like the ground, but then it's also quite fun to fly.
Yeah. But that was the thing I was really interested in, about seeing how you'd cope in an environment that you can't really control, but you're still yourself. So that's what I would like to take into my work.
Okay.
So I feel that that's a huge plus for me.
Well, I feel
I'd like to work with you in some regard. Don't know how we could do that. Maybe in a theatrical environment or something. Maybe, I don't know. Not really sort of thinking out loud. Not really thought about that.
This is our stage now.
It's our stage now. So,
Hello. Hello.
people really like you, man. No one says hello to me.
What's your name, sir?
Álvaro.
Oh, lovely. Alvaro.
Avalo. That's probably a Spanish swear word. Oh man.
Alvaro.
Avalo.
What a wonderful place to be. No name.
That's just where they are. It's about being open. So what you've done is, because you're in a position that so you're controlling this particular thing, and then you've just leapt out at somebody and said, "What's your name?" And they're in that world. Okay, that's called civilian mode, right? So they're being a civilian, and you're asking them to step outside that and wear a whole different set of clothes. And you've been comfortable like this for maybe the majority of your life, because you've been taking those steps. But someone like that, I mean, this suit and tie guy that's coming along right now, the guy's been to work, he's got stuff on his mind, he's in a rush, he's going to be late, what's he going to have for his supper, maybe worried about work. I mean,
What are you having for your supper, sir? For dinner?
I don't know.
See, you see, that's the beauty. They're not thinking about their dinner.
Yeah,
They're just where they are.
Yeah.
See, so I don't go, okay, ooh,
Okay, so where was he?
you're in civilian, I'm here.
Yeah.
No, it's no, for me there's no...
No, but that's for you. That's for you. I'm saying for that. That's because you're asking someone what's your name,
Yeah.
and the guy's like, I don't want to know.
But that's cool.
That's his scene. Right?
that's
so
cool.
he's someplace.
Yeah,
All right.
I
He's
find
not
that
coming
great.
in your face. You know, he's not into your scene.
Yeah, but whatever the
Yeah.
way it is, it's fine, you know?
Yeah, but Catherine, the other thing that's really far out about your work is that you're all-encompassing, so you encourage other people to do their scene, and that's really good. But that's rare. I'm saying that's really, really rare. You can do, it's rare, trust me, it's rare.
Yay!
Was that one question? Was that one
Is
question?
that a question of skyness?
Was that the question of Sky? Was that one question, Trish? Was that one question? You've got another one now.
What, do you want me to ask something else?
No, it's Catherine's got the mic.
Oh, so I ask a question.
Yeah, you have to ask the question.
Whoa. I don't have any questions.
Okay.
What do I do?
Well, we can. Just
Maybe I
talk.
can make up a question.
Yeah, make up a question. Yeah.
Okay. Question. Question. Do you want to learn how to do crow?
Crow?
The position crow?
No, I don't. I said no positions. I was only signing up to this deal to do verbalistic jousting. It was
So
go-
what about
there was
crossing
going to
your
be
leg?
there's going to be no
Yeah, I got you doing a...
yeah there's going to be no crow.
This is a CYoga position here.
Okay.
But Saf, you're quite like that as well, aren't you? In the sense that you can take people out of their what they're doing, their normal day-to-day thing, and you actively encourage that, I think.
I'm working on it more and more. I'm looking to inspire more and more people by taking more and more risks and seeing that, well, if I'm taking this risk and I'm out in a certain position and I'm going to be naked with my beliefs, then and I'm not, and even if I fail, it's not too terrible. What?
I can take it, you know. But that's
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm going to do. And say, okay, I'm going to be as honest as I possibly can, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But that's okay. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, what else can we do with our art other than inspire people? That's what it's about,
Yeah.
right? That's it. It's inspiration, okay? Nothing else. So someone looks upon your work, your body of work, your thoughts, philosophies, whatever, and they get inspired. I mean, that's all it's about. It's about inspiring somebody, just turning them on.
well, you know, when you're in your work, I find, or in whatever, just in here now. There's not even for me. It's even beyond inspiration. It's just one is here, and that's it. And it's full. There's a fullness. And that in that space, there's no, I'm going to inspire, you know. I have to go and often do that, or I have to be inspirational now. It's just being oneself, having fun with it, or maybe not, you know. But it's fun now. So that's for me. It's that simple. If there's that sense of inspiration that's present, yeah, that's great because it can be quite lifting in that sense, which is nice because it's. Yeah, let's lift it up.
Yeah, let's lift it up. Let's change the energy
That's
a bit.
cool. I like that.
See, that's it. See, he agreed. The universe agrees. Let's lift it up, man. Let's change it. So when somebody looks upon you, you think, oh, you know what? I hadn't really thought of it like that, or oh, I see that. I see what that is. Okay, connect to me.
With the sense, I mean, getting back to one body, you know, it's when you have one body. It's like every word that's said, wherever, or sound, or the freshness and whatever the cold, the heaty, dirty feet, whatever. It's sort of that connection. It's beyond connection. It's just that oneness. So it's quite funny. It can be like fun, like a movement of a body is just in one body is just the whole thing of the whole.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense, Catherine. If it makes sense to you, that's all it's going to make sense to, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Does it make sense to you, and then it'll make sense to me because you live it.
Yeah,
You live that.
perfection.
Yeah, you live that. So as long as it's making sense to you, and then it'll make sense to me. That's all I really need to say. Also, some stuff that think you doesn't make sense later on. Oh, that made sense. That's why I did that. That's why I spoke to you that day in the library all those years ago. So to end up outside Russell Square Tube.
Because I make sense.
No, because we don't know. Maybe we didn't make any sense then. But maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. All right. But maybe we do now. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, for me, even any sense of experience or meeting is really a sense which is coming up now. So with that sense, it can be a sort of a play, you know. My previous sense could have been that I was a stripper in Paris. Well, my previous sense could be that I was in World War II, you know, and that was what I was doing yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, that sense can be anything of what the being sense can be anything, which is, but if letting that go, there's just that space now with just this sense, which can include being sense or whatever sense, but it's just quite cool sense right now.
Right now I'm worried that my jacket's over there, my stuff's in it, and somebody has robbed me. So that's my sense.
Cool.
That's my sense.
Well, we're going to do something really explicit now.
Okay.
So we're going to...
What's that? Sounds good.
Is it still walling?
What? I'm here. What?
So
What? Okay. Well, you're the director. See, what's the scene? Man?
well, I think this thing is going... We're going to do it with... It's for the imagination. This is about imagination.